Hello everyone, welcome to my class Unboxing Biology with Smriti. In yesterday video, we have studied about some terms which we should know before knowing or studying genetics. Now in this video, I will be discussing about the Mendel's experiment, what he took for his experiment and why he took that. Okay, so Mendel experimental work. Mendel took P, that is Pisum sativum, for his experimental work. Pisum sativum is the scientific name of P. Okay, now why he took P for his experiment? Because it had certain advantages. Those advantages are, first, it is the pea plant has well defined, discrete characteristics. Okay, characteristics. So this is distinct characteristics. I'm sorry. Distinct characteristics. Okay. Now, the second advantage of taking the pea plant for his experiment what was that the pea plant possesses bisexual flowers. Okay. Now, the third advantage was because he took pea plant because it has the pea plant is easy to hybridize. So, easy hybridization. Now, the fourth is he took pea plant because it shows predominant self fertilization. The fifth advantage of taking the pea plant is that it is easy to cultivate. Okay, and the last point is that the pea plant has relatively short life cycle. Okay, now what Mendel took? Mendel took 7 contrasting characters actually. The 7 qualitative traits were taken by Mendel, okay, for his experimental work. What are the qualitative traits? Actually, the qualitative traits are those which can be, wait a minute. So, the qualitative traits are those which can be classified into distinct phenotype. Okay, so distinct phenotype, which means that it shows the discontinuous variation. Okay, so Mendel took 7 qualitative traits in his experimental work with the pea plant. So what are the 7 qualitative traits we will discuss with the table? Okay, so the first character or trait which was taken by Mendel was the length of the stem. Okay, the second character which was taken by the Mendel was flower position. Third is the flower color. Fourth is the pod shape. Fifth is the pod color. Sixth one is the cotyledon color. This is C. Cotyledon color, and at last it is the seed shape. So these 7 characters or traits were taken by Mendel for his experimental work. The dominant of the stem length is tall, whereas the recessive is the dwarf. The flower position for the dominant is the axial, whereas the recessive is the terminal. Flower color of the dominant is violet, and in the recessive it is white. Pod shape in the dominant is inflated, whereas the recessive one is constricted. Okay. Now, the pod color is green in the dominant one and yellow in the recessive. Cotyledon color is yellow in the dominant and green in the recessive. Seed shape is round in the dominant one, whereas wrinkled in the recessive. Okay, so these were the 7 characters which were taken by Mendel. So we will revise. So here in this video we are discussing about the Mendel's experiment. Mendel took P for his experimental work. That is the Pisum sativum, its scientific name. Why he took Pisum sativum? Because it has certain advantages, such as it has well-defined distinct characteristics, it has bisexual flowers, it is easy to hybridize, it shows predominant self-fertilization, it is easy to cultivate, and it shows relatively short life cycle. Okay? Now, Mendel took 7 qualitative traits. Now, what are the qualitative traits? Qualitative traits are those which can be classified into distinct phenotype. Okay? So, which can show the distinct phenotype which gives the discontinuous variation. Fine. Now, Mendel took 7 contrasting characters or the qualitative traits. The characters were stem length, flower position, flower color, pod shape, pod color, cotyledon color, and the seed shape. Okay, the dominant for the stem length is tall, whereas the recessive is dwarf. For the flower position, dominant one is axial and the recessive is terminal. For the flower color, dominant one is violet and the recessive one is white. Pod shape is inflated in the dominant, whereas the recessive is constricted. Pod color is green in the dominant, whereas the recessive is yellow. Cotyledon color, yellow in the dominant and green in the recessive. Seed shape is round in the dominant and wrinkled in the recessive. In the next video, we will be discussing about the Mendel laws. So, thank you for watching my video.